Here's a view of the 160 gallon tank. I think by dimensions it's supposed to be 180 gallons, but I'm just going to call it the 150 or 160. As you can see, it's cleaned up quite a bit. It's still hard to film because of reflections, but I've added some more fish. So that one there's 5 of them. Those are Shibunkin goldfish. And then there's two Sarasa goldfish down here. There's the original Comet that I bought that was like sold as a 20-cent feeder goldfish, and then the 2 rosy minnows. As you can tell, all that algae has been slowly dying away. A big part of it is that it's cold water algae and the water has warmed up. So the cold water algae dies off, and then the beneficial bacteria, the nitrogen nitrating bacteria, start to eat it all up. The other thing is that goldfish eat on the bottom, so they break everything down. And so my Vallisneria is growing pretty well. It's nice and clean. I don't know if you can see it back there through the algae, but there's that stuff. The shorter one back there is the dwarf sage. And then there's some Bacopa Carolinia up here. The tank water is very clean and clear. So the question might be, where did I get these goldfish? Why did I choose goldfish? So goldfish are super durable. They're pretty, they grow to a nice size for a tank like this. I got them from PetSmart. They were the only place I could find that carried Shibunkin and Sarasa goldfish for a reasonable price. Most local fish stores actually don't carry goldfish. Genetically, they're probably very similar to the ones you'd get from the mail order from Florida that are very high quality. They just sell them into the distributors at a much younger age, and it was the only place to get them besides paying to ship them in, and I didn't want to order a giant amount or spend a lot of money on the goldfish. They're kind of rough. They were rough when I got it. I did medicate them for worms and fungus, so putting on weight, I did lose one. Probably succumbed to parasites before the medication worked its magic. But they'll grow into nice, beautiful fish. So it's always a gamble. But as you can tell, they look nice, and once they're medicated and treated and everything, and they start eating, put on weight, they look just as good as anything you could get from a farm. So I'm happy with them. But goldfish definitely, are going to be good for outside. They look pretty. They're helping the the nitrogen cycle along. They'll chew up stuff on the bottom. So that's why I chose them. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on this tank. Just something nice to swimming around, and has nice colors. So anyway, that's my update of the 160.